along the streets and homeless people in the streets of America.
I've been always fascinated by the street musicians, how they create a certain atmospheres in the cities. For me, it's very important the relation that my work have with the urban landscape. And I wanted to do a portrait of different cities through the image of people playing on the street. Bringing all these sounds from the city and try to create this symphony. And I wanted to play this idea of the popular music and the street musicians, bringing it to the high level of music. I believe that cities have different sounds. If you go to New York, the musicians you get there are different than the musicians are in Paris. As well in the same city, if you go to one subway stop, probably somebody playing there for months, and then you related this place, this stop with this musician. I think it's changed completely the relation you have with these streets. All my work being based on that, being based on the relation with the walking, relation with the cities, how language can be articulated from these urban spaces. No? I think we are surrounded by slogan, by propaganda, by political, and by commercial statements all the time. And I always dream in the city that in the way it tells poetic things. A city that talks to us in different way. I always been looking the ways to create models, a kind of architecture forms. And I found this archive very interesting. That is, they are an objects that is good to save information on papers, and at the same time you are able to save ideas. I think as art, I am not expecting anything more that discusses ideas. I am very curious about the sentence that exists in the mirror from the cars that always say objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. And as well, I've always been collecting objects, and that some of this mirror I took it from the street. Bring this idea of the fragmentation of the image, but at the same time, it's a reflection on security, on the security we have about ourselves. One more time, it's a urban object. It's an object that we have in the city all the time, and then we are very related to that. I was fascinated by the forms of the shape that's supposed to be the tubes to go inside. And then I get this idea that is one more time drawing architecture, proposing an architecture space. It's related to music a lot. It's related to an object that could be transformed into something else. In this case, it's this strange alienistic object. It really looks like from the other world. And then creating these vertical forms. I'm a very narrative person. When I see something, I create a narrative in the back of that. I believe that the most important part of the methodology is the discipline of being in the studio a lot. I spend a lot of time in my studio. It's like I believe that sometimes ideas, you don't find it or looking for them. They arrive into you because you are in the position of doing. And that's happened with art a lot. That can happen to you in many moments of your daily life.